bumming with Bob. Let's have a few brews, have some fun with the bum wine crew. So kick your feet up and grab you a beer. 'Cause damn, man, I'm glad that you're here.
So what are you drinking?
Well, what I have right now, I'm just sipping on just a classic Budweiser tonight to kind of pay homage to your picture post
I
there
did
that
not
you did.
actually drink any of
I
those.
I
The
I I I
photographer
I,
did.
I, I figured that because I know you're not that's not really your go-to beverage. So
I will say, because we did two shots. We did one in a yellow bikini, and a lot of the angles really didn't work out with that. A yellow bikini, and I had, or they're really not Instagram friendly either. And I had a cut open pineapple in my crotch, and a bunch of Four Loco cans. That, on the other hand, I did drink all of them. So that was the other issue with, by the end of the shoot, both of us were fucking drunk. So some of the pictures that I have posted came out spectacular.
so are you going to be posting the Four Loco ones or?
I've posted them on Twitter.
Okay.
It's not I think there's one on my banner for Exxxotica too. Because those are places I can put very suggestive photos. Like
Okay.
there's even some with the Budweiser that I have a watermelon cut open in my crotch.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know you had. I know.
Instagram hates me enough.
Oh yeah. I know you can't post half the things you would like to.
No, not
there,
at all.
But,
it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I saw that set, with the in the little pool in the Budweiser cans, and the watermelon. I didn't see the Four Loco ones, but I'll have to and find that because that fits in perfectly too. So that's why it's always nice to chat with you because you incorporate the booze in with everything. So it's always fun.
Oh wait, did I say Four Loco? I meant Twisted Tea.
Oh, twisted. Close enough.
I'm like, wait, yellow cans. I mean, yeah, they basically are the same thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Same difference.
You know what was throwing me off is your watermelon Four Loco picture that you posted.
Oh, okay. So. Yes.
Because I was gonna be like, man, you're still ballsy enough to drink that shit. More power to you. I'm drinking Deep Eddy lime vodka.
Ooh,
with
fancy
lime. Yeah, it's new. It's delicious. With lime seltzer and a splash of pineapple juice, because that's just what's in my household. That and I have a bunch of wine, and I swore off wine as of like this last January. So I've been doing good.
Okay, well, hey, you have to pick and choose what you can drink, and if you want to put wine on the no-fly list, then so be it. So you stick to the hard stuff and go with that instead.
See, I absolutely love wine, but I have a very rare sulfate allergy, and that is the main preservative.
Yeah. That's
so. A lot of times, like a lot of friends at conventions, they'll say, like, "Why are you drinking wine? You're not allowed to drink wine. Make sure Whitney doesn't have wine in her system. She's gonna, turn bright red or, basically black out from food poisoning." But I'm like, I love the taste of it, so I still just keep going back to it. I'm like, yeah, just pop a Benadryl, be okay.
Yeah, it's does the risk outweigh the reward? I mean, that's the whole thing. And
I'm not gonna die from it.
Exactly. So you want that buzz, so you pop some Benadryl and you're on your way. And
yeah, I mean, technically the Benadryl helps with it anyways, then too, because then you're extra woozy.
Well, I was gonna say that adds into the
exactly. Basically, like I'm making my own GHB.
pretty much. I was gonna say you're just adding a little bit extra to it to just speed up the process. So so you're really, in the long run, you're really helping yourself out because you don't have to drink as much to get loopy enough. So
but see, here's the thing though. Once you open up a bottle, even though I have a decanter I've never actually used, once you open a bottle up, you gotta drink the whole thing. It's just gonna get stale.
Well, that's everybody has like here's the little wine saver. I'll put this in and drink it tomorrow. And it's like, well, no, there's like a quarter of the bottle left. Why bother
It's
saving
not
it?
even worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start drinking this and just finish it off now, and it'll be fine. Then you wake up the next morning and you're like, ooh, well, that was a bad idea.
I never really get hangovers anymore. I think like tequila and dark rum are the two things that gave me massive hangovers. So like I'll still drink them, but I'll drink them in extreme moderation. But I mean, the other night I went bar hopping downtown in I like live in a little historic district that has a bunch of little like craft bars and stuff. And I mean, drank for hours, passed out on the couch, woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, don't even remember getting home kind of level, and no hangover. I'm just like,
Man, that's when you know you did it right. If you had a night like that you can barely remember, you don't know how you got home, and you don't have a hangover to follow that, then you did something right. So kudos to you on that.
That's another thing at the conventions. Like I never seem to get hangovers. Like I'm exhausted, but I'm never like headache or vomiting or anything like that. I get the vomiting out early in the game.
But for a lot of people, it depends on what you drink if you're going to get a hangover or not. Some people, if they drink wine, they'll get hangovers. But if they do like hard alcohol and mixed drinks, they're fine. So it really depends on what your body can tolerate. I mean, I don't know how it works out. I'm no scientist or doctor by any means. but I know too, it depends on certain, even for me, it's like some types of beer that I drink, or if it's some sort of wine, you can wake up that next day and not even like drink too much, but still just feel like crap and be like, okay, I shouldn't have done that.
I mean, there's a lot of things in life we shouldn't do, but did you have fun?
Exactly. It's all about the fun. I mean, that's what we're here. We're here today to have fun and have some drinks. I mean, we haven't done an official intro for the show yet, but now's as good a time as any.
Isn't it more fun that way though? Like they have to guess who I am.
Right. I mean, I guess
make it a whole guessing game. Like they have to play along.
like who's here now? Like, yeah, who is that? Who's here? Who's back again? To keep it interesting. You can go through the whole show, but then I guess it's not great promotion for you to never actually say who you are. But then at the very, very end, then you drop the bombshell, and then people know that, oh crap, that's who it was. Oh, I have to go check her out.
I'm like, surprise. It's me.
But I do have now. Well, I said I was sipping on the Budweiser. That was kind of my warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have a beverage sitting here that I just picked up the other day that I haven't had yet, and I'm going to crack it open here on the show this week to try it out.
Go on.
And it is the MD 2020, the spiked punch, the sweet blue raspberry flavor. So these are the new.
Mad Dog started doing shit like that. They're trying to be fruity like everybody else.
They are. They're kind of expanding their horizons recently, and they came out earlier this year with this new spiked punch line, which is, I guess, kind of trying to go down that Four Loko path because it's cans, it's not bottles. It's at 12% alcohol. So, and they have different flavors. I did find there's 3 of them. There's this blue raspberry, there's an island pineapple, and an orange one. And I had the orange, I had the pineapple, and I just finally found the other day the sweet blue raspberry. So I'm going to be giving this a shot. So we'll see see how crazy we can get.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Never know if you're gonna like it till you try it, and then be a good review.
Exactly. So we'll see. But hey, we'll officially welcome Miss Whitney Morgan here to Bum with Bobcat. It's been almost 2 years since the last time we
Is it really?
chatted. Yeah. I had to look it up, and it was in, I think it was October of 2019, because it was right before your Exxxotica in 2019, which I guess in theory before this year was the last event, because there was no shows last year.
And I mean, not a lot of people even went to the first one here in Chicago. It was a lot of attendees, not a lot of vendors or models showed up. I think a lot of people were fearful that because up until the week before that Exxxotica, they had not lifted the mask mandate in Chicago. So they were worried not a lot of people were going to come out, but it was packed to the walls with patrons.
Yeah, people
So that was good for those of us
that
yeah, no, people wanted to get out. Finally it was nice weather out. They lifted the mask mandate. Everybody was getting vaccinated. So it was wall to wall people. So I'm hoping Miami might be like that. We'll find out. I mean, Florida just fucks around and finds out anyway.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say Florida's its own.
We never really shut down. So.
No, it was like a minor quiet shutdown for like the 2 weeks, and then it was like, oh wait, no, we're back again. And since then, it's just been balls to the wall, playing by their own rules over there. So
it's fun.
yeah. Well, I mean, you have Florida in September coming up in a few weeks, September 17th and 19th, and then New Jersey in October, the 22nd to the 24th, and then I
remembered it was the third weekend, and it was not Halloween. So.
Right. And then I just saw now. Now, did they just add? I saw there's a Washington D.C. date.
Yeah,
December.
DC was supposed to be last year. Was going to be that was their brand new city they were going to, and then everything got shut down. They couldn't do it. So yeah, this will be the first year that Exxxotica presents in DC, and yet it's the first weekend of December, which means it's going to be cold and miserable out.
I mean, yeah, possibly at DC, December. I mean, it's still the beginning of the month, so hopefully it's not too bad, but still, it's not going to be as nice as Miami in September. That's for sure.
I see. That's the other thing. It's going to be hot as balls down there. People are going to be miserable in Miami in September. I mean, I live here. I don't care. I'm used to the heat and the humidity, but anybody who's coming from out of town is going to be miserable.
Yeah, but it like you said, it's does the risk outweigh the reward for it if you want to be there?
Absolutely. I'm just warning people ahead of time, bring your sunscreen and your little mobile fan, and realize that it's going to be hot down there. But Miami's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's pretty much everything's open down there. Things are open literally 24 hours as well. So it'll be a very fun event to be at. I mean, that's always been my favorite one, probably because I live like 4 hours from Miami, but it's closer. I can drive. Apparently I'm going to be caravanning down with friends from Atlanta and people flying in from LA coming into Orlando as well. So we're just a bunch of poor people heading down 995.
There you go. See, just cruising on down. See, it's easy for you. That's what makes it nice for you, is just getting in the car.
Yeah.
Even if it is a 4-hour drive, it's still a lot easier than having to get on a plane, go through the whole process, travel to another state. Here, you're right around the corner, a few hours in the car, you're good to go.
Yeah, the whole traveling thing did not get any better with all this going on.
Oh yeah, it's terrible to begin with, and now you're adding in all these other regulations and rules to go with it, and it's not going to end well.
No, it sucked. It really sucked flying from Chicago. I'm like, okay.
But I mean, how was it otherwise? It was probably good to be out there again at an actual event and seeing people. I'm sure it was a good time.
Absolutely. I mean, Chicago is one of my favorite cities because I have a lot of family. Like, basically all my family is from Chicago. So I guess deep down, even though I was born in Florida, I'm a bit of a Midwestern girl. I love the food up there. Everybody's so friendly. So that was a lot of fun. It was overwhelming though, because it was like the first convention that I got to do in over a year and a half. So it was a little shock to the system to be around that many people and having to talk and lose my voice within the first day. But, it was totally worth 110% worth it.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. To get back out there again, see the people, see even, people that you work with in the industry and things like that, it's got to be nice to get out and just not be cooped up and say, oh wow, this is what it's like to be out and see people. Not that it's always nice to be out there and seeing people. I mean, that's what I've been saying too. It's
I like it, and I like to pick and choose who I see.
it's
And
like
at least,
it's like small doses.
and at least with that, in Chicago, I was overwhelmed by how many fans still came out and came to see me. I had fans that drove up from Indiana, down from Wisconsin. So it was, I was very honored. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was another one that was even further away that I was just shocked out of my mind. And then he said he'll be in Miami too. I don't remember. I don't remember how far away he was coming from, but it was a distance. And I'm like, well, you really wanted to get the fuck out. I don't blame you.
Yeah. It's like, okay, it's open. It's going on. All right, I'll be there.
I think that was another thing. A lot of people were kind of holding out to see how the first one went and to see if we would continue doing them. I mean, even through everything in 2020, Exxxotica was one of the only conventions that was pushing and holding on to those dates into the last minute, where the hotels and convention centers were basically like, no, we're not going to allow you to do it.
Yeah, it's like they wanted to still go through, but it was like, no, sorry guys, we can't. We can't.
I mean, they're in Chicago, and I hear in Miami too, they are going through strict regulations where if you were willing to show your vaccine card, you get a special wristband. You have the option to take one of the rapid COVID tests before entering the facility, or if you want to just wear a mask, they let you do that as well. But they give you those three options, and you have to pick one to come in and be part of the convention. So they don't want to risk anybody. And they are even every single vendor, if you aren't vaccinated, they are making you do the rapid test every morning.
Okay.
So they are going above and beyond to make sure everybody is safe and stuff. And they extended the booths for social distancing. The booths are nice and spread out, so you got nice big aisles. And even so, I mean, there was a lot of fucking people. There was pretty tight.
That's good. And I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and I'm like, well, I didn't want to be so close to people to begin with, before all this stuff. So I'm like, I still want to keep my distance from it, like the close talkers, that would always come up and it's like, just take a few steps back.
Have you noticed though, those people still do that shit?
Yeah,
or even when I'm out and about, I'm looking like, you're definitely somebody who would be at risk. Why are you getting up in my personal
I know, it's like you're like out at the store and you turn around and you're like, what the, like what are you doing? Like right behind me? Like,
yeah, like you shouldn't do that anyways. And now
exactly. It's like, 2 years ago, you shouldn't be like right up behind me. It's take a few steps back. I'm gonna just kind of scoot over this way. I don't want to be
just glare at them.
If I feel your breath on my neck and you're like staring at something over my shoulder on the shelf, I'll just move out of the way. No need to just hover around me. Just go away.
Obviously, I'm becoming the opposite. I'm like, oh, you want to get up and close up to me? I'm gonna get close up to you until it's really uncomfortable, and I'm gonna make eye contact because
and now it's just awkward. And it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Are we having a moment or?
See, I'm all about making it awkward.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Hey, nothing. All right. Well, I'm gonna do now. I finished my beer to get the party started. Now I'm gonna crack open this bad boy here, the MD 2020, the Spiked Punch Sweet Blue Raspberry. Let's see how this. See, look at this. See, look, you come on the show. This is what you get. You get to take part in these experiences.
Ooh.
See, you can hear the fizz.
Mm-hmm.
because they say on these cans, they say you're supposed. I mean, these are 16-ounce cans, and you're supposed to share this with somebody for whatever reason. It says sharing is key. Grab 2 glasses of ice, pour, and pass one on to a friend. Cheers. Well, I did the glass and the ice part, but it's just me, so I will be drinking this all myself. So
fuck yeah.
So cheers.
Enjoy. Cheers. I wait patiently to see how it tastes.
Yeah, see?
How is it?
That's actually pretty good. That it is a blue raspberry. It does taste very similar to like just like your regular like a blue raspberry, like an icy, like
Mm-hmm.
one of those things.
Hmm.
It's actually pretty good.
I'll be damned.
And the other two that I had of the three, I was actually surprised. The pineapple one that they have was really good. The orange one was decent. It wasn't anything great,
Mm-hmm.
but they're doing a good job trying to expand. Now, will these stick around? Who knows? But trying something new.
I think so many companies are trying to do it. It's becoming oversaturated now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do a hard seltzer or something like that. I mean, that would have been since everybody is on the seltzer fad. I mean, are you a hard seltzer drinker at all? I mean, I don't see you. I mean,
I'll drink them when I'm out and about. If they don't have any other options, if it's just like a beer and wine place, they'll still have the seltzers. I much prefer drinking seltzer water with vodka. So
that's my same
yeah,
theory too. I'm like, I do not I mean, I've had some of the hard seltzers, but I just do not really find them very refreshing. I'm like, I would rather just take a regular seltzer and put some sort of alcohol in it and drink it that
yeah.
way. And I've done that many times before. Like, oh, here, I'll get like I forget what the flavor is that I have. It's like a white ginger
Ooh,
uh bubbly, and
ooh,
I did that with some watermelon vodka, and
ooh.
that is really good. And it's refreshing. It's just a regular seltzer, and then just throwing alcohol with it. Why do I need to buy a prepackaged
Also,
product?
you can control by control, I mean by putting more vodka
Yes, yes, yes.
or whatever your beverage, your alcohol of choice is in with the seltzer versus all those hard seltzers are like what, five,
Yeah.
maybe
Hmm.
10%,
Yeah.
maybe 10% if you're lucky. But I'm like, it seems like empty calories, but and then you're just gonna
Yeah.
have to drink so many of them and then be bloated and burpy from them being fizzy. So I'm like,
Right. And they had to try to market them is that they're usually like the White Claws are 5% and
mhm.
100 calories. That's how they try to market it as it's the, it's like a light beverage
I
to
think
drink.
high noon's the same. That's
Yeah.
the one that I drink a lot is the high noon because there's a beer and wine bar near my house and the food's amazing. But they do have an incredible craft beer selection, like 4 pages long. It's crazy how much they have. I live in a little town that basically our main um, export is craft beer. So we have, I want to say 9 different breweries just in my little bumfuck town. So
Hey, that's a good thing to be known for. Beer,
we're
beer is
known
good,
for that. We're known for that and Trayvon Martin. So that's about it.
You're
So
right, yeah, yeah. So you take the good with the bad. So yeah, we'll stick with the beer.
yeah, we're stuck with the beer. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we are. I guess the one other town that's really big like this is Asheville. So we're really like neck and neck with Asheville. But yeah, that's what I'm like. Nah, I've tried a lot of the beers. Some of the ciders they do are pretty good, but they're so sweet that you'll find you're drinking them like juice, and you're still not getting that buzzed off of them. So I'll just go for the high noons.
That's the trade-off when it comes to those things. Is if you're trying to drink to get a good buzz, then your
You're not.
seltzers are not really where you want to stick with. You want to step up your game a little bit and get something a little more higher alcohol content with it.
Yes, sir. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So hey, you can pick up some of these MD 2020 cans because this is
I'm
pretty
curious.
good.
I am really curious. In Florida too, like what was it? It was this what was the Edward 20 was it Edward 40 hands or
Yeah.
something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you can't have 40 ounces in Florida. So like Mad Dog isn't as terribly popular as like the original big ones. I don't know why, but in Florida, I think they cut it off at 36 ounces. You know what I'm saying?
You might be right. Yeah, I think
I
It's
know a lot
funny.
of
It's
friends
funny.
would
Different
drive up.
states that have different alcohol regulations of, of what sizes you can sell and the types. So it certainly makes sense.
I know I would have a lot of friends, young, like growing up and stuff, that would actually make the trek to the Georgia state line, Florida, Georgia state line, just so they could get them and say that they had them. But
Yeah,
Florida, what
it's
do you,
just crossing the border to pick up your stuff and then turn around and come right back through. Just like bootlegging it across the different states.
when you're teenagers, what else do you have to do?
That's
You
true.
see one 21-year old and then a car full of bored ass teenagers.
Yeah, just say, oh yeah, we're going across state lines to pick up some booze. You guys want to come?
Not
Yeah,
like you're going to Canada.
yeah, exactly. Just driving a couple hours. It's not like a weekend trip. So yeah, well, sure, we'll hop along. Then you get to the place. Okay, what do you guys want? Make your list. Give me your money. Go to pay for it. Is this all for you? Yeah, it's all for me.
Absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
I'm just stocking up for the weekend. It's 2040s. It's nothing to see here.
Again, I feel like Georgia's the same in line as Florida. They're like, you got money for it? All right, fuck off.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah,
Hey, as long as you're paying for it, we'll take your money. We don't care.
Yeah. I mean, at least I know that's how it is down here. I couldn't think of one single story where anybody got in trouble down here for buying underage alcohol, but
Yeah.
I'm 36 now, so we don't, that's not even a thought.
I'm with you there. I turned 36 last month too, so I'm right with you. So
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so when it comes to that point, it's like, I don't know. When's the last time I was carded? I don't know. It's been a while. Then even during the time when you would go to liquor stores with a mask on, and nobody's even checking at that point. It could be, doesn't matter, as long as you look like you were at least somewhat of at least 21. Yeah, sure.
I've been carded more for like my debit cards and my credit cards now. And I'm like, it doesn't even have the CID or anything on there. But yeah, that I get that more than people going, yeah, you don't look like you're old enough to buy alcohol, sweetie. I'm like, don't you want to see my ID though? Come on. I'll pull it out and kind of wave it at him and be like, come on, you're going to offend me.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're good. No, look at it. Just look at the ID. Just see. No, it's fine. You don't need to. Just look at the damn ID.
Yeah, exactly. You'll have that.
Yeah. So what else have you been up to over the past year or so? I mean, we all know the main, the big news over the past few weeks has been the OnlyFans controversy, and I mean, which they're banning the adult content, then they're not banning it, and it's back and forth. I know you have an OnlyFans, but I know that's not your only source of anything. I know you have a wide variety of links of different sites that people can find your clips on. So you're not putting it all in one basket.
No, I think that's the first thing I realized when I turned 18 and started doing this almost immediately, was never ever put all your eggs in one basket, because you never know what's going to happen. So I've always had, either worked for other companies, ran my own websites, did camming and customs and all this other shit to cover my bases if and ever something goes down like OnlyFans threatened. I'm really curious if this was some sort of publicity stunt. Were they trying to put their name in the news again? I'm kind of 50-50 with the whole bank information, because there is one other major site that is blaming the banks for having to, tighten up their bootstraps as far as all the content that's on there. But at the same time, like, there are so many other websites, fan sites, clip studios that aren't doing it. If it is specifically MasterCard going after said sites, wouldn't they be going after anything that was adult oriented?
Right, which is pretty much 99% of the internet. So
yeah, I mean, porn made the internet.
Exactly. That's a battle you can't win if you're going to try to restrict that or threaten to pull pull the banks from it. It's like, well, okay, well, you're not getting any more revenue, so screw you.
I'm also wondering if that's another thing is as soon as OnlyFans, said, okay, well, we're giving you till October 1st to remove all your explicit content, because it was also a gray area that, you were allowed to have adult content on there, but there couldn't be any penetration, ejaculate, spread leg. Like they basically didn't want anything hardcore. So I was trying to let my fans know that means my fetish stuff is safe. You guys don't have to go anywhere. But I mean, speaking for myself, I've lost almost 20 fans on OnlyFans because they pulled this shit. I can only imagine how many like girls that, had hundreds and thousands of fans or whatever amount on their OnlyFans, how much they're suffering from it because they decided to pull a stunt like this. As a customer, I'm not going to want to pay even if it's $7.99, I'm not going to want to potentially lose that $7.99 or, and not get any content out of it, or have the girl go dark or stop updating. Sadly, that's another thing I am hearing from a lot of girls is there's like, well, I'm just not going to update and I'm going to wait until they just kick my site off. Meanwhile, you still have people subscribing.
Right. They're still
How's
paying
that
money.
fair
So
to your customer?
exactly. They're still paying to be a fan on the site.
Yeah.
So you still should be updating and posting things, even if it's just little things here and there. But still, until they come through and pull the rug out from you, you got to just kind of keep operating as you have been.
I mean, now they're saying that they're going to work with the banks and figure something out and everything's okay.
Yeah.
They were also threatening, or not threatening, but saying that, maybe they'd extend it to like December 1st. And now it's just currently suspended. Suspended doesn't mean it's completely gone, canceled. We're never going to pull this shit again. Yeah, they probably will at some given point in time, or another company wants to come in and buy them and clear house. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Very, very sketchy, the whole situation with it, when it was just like, oh yeah, hey, October 1st, no more adult content. And everybody's like, what? And then 2 weeks later, you know what? We heard you guys complaining and we talked and now you're safe for now. Okay, well, that's.
I must wonder if it wasn't really us complaining. They saw the massive exodus of adult industry leaving and saw how much money they were already starting to lose.
Exactly. That's the main thing. That's what pretty much, while it's not just a site for, adult performers to, host on, that's the majority of the people that are on there. Because I mean, how many people over the course of the past year and a half, it was like people were just creating OnlyFans like on a whim. It was like once the pandemic hit, it was like OnlyFans just it shot up there. And I totally get it. People, you couldn't get out there. You can't go and perform. You can't shoot porn like you normally would. So you have to find ways to supplement the income. But it was just like overnight, it was just popping up rapidly. All the people with the OnlyFans popping up. So, they're seeing their revenue increase, and then they're like, oh, wow, we have all this money. We've now increased our revenues. Okay, if we cut all that out, I mean, what do you have? Somebody doing like a hula hooping, fan site or something. It's like,
hey, now that is probably a fetish, and you just don't even.
I'm sure it is. and it would be safe on there. So kudos to them for picking the correct genre.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Yeah. Although, what if you put one leg up and you see a little bit of pink, or what if all of a sudden nipples are not allowed?
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. There's no fun.
Something different. It's something different. And it's no fun. It's something different every other fucking day with these sites. And there are so many other ones out there. Like I'm on AVN Stars and Loyal Fans, Sex Panther. I mean, there's so many other different options.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I'm like, if you go on your list of links, which I'll have them all up on the website. you go to your All My Links site. I mean, you got like one, two, three, four,
I got a lot.
5, 6, 7. I'm losing count now of how many
Yeah.
different sites that you're on, that people have the ability to
Hey,
interact with
I've
you
been
and
on
get your
sites.
videos. And
I've been on clip studio or clip sites before that all of a sudden they realized they blew their money, that they spent too much money on advertising, or they didn't budget how to pay their models, and up and overnight, poof, they're gone. So I have made it a point to dip my toes in the water everywhere.
well, hey, that's what the experience gets you. You learn these things, and not to put as we said, put all your eggs in one basket and
Sure.
say, oh yeah, I'm just going to go on OnlyFans, and they go and they cut that out, and then you're left high and dry, having to now find a new site, create a page, create a profile.
Yeah,
Now
see,
you
that's
got
the
to get
thing that,
people to sign up for that one now, but since you've already burned them once, will they come back again?
yeah, see,
A lot
that's
of times
what breaks
probably
my
not.
heart for a lot of girls I'm seeing now, that they know they were only on OnlyFans. They didn't, like, I will post the same stuff on all the different fan platforms because they'll let the fans pick and choose whichever one they feel more comfortable being a part of. Because I know a lot of different sites will have different credit card regulations, or they're not valid or accepted in certain countries. Maybe they have a better undercover name. Because I mean, if you're seeing OnlyFans on your credit card statement, your wife might get kind of pissed off. So
But it's for
some of them,
it's for the hula hooping site.
yeah,
Legit.
yeah. So some of them might have a better, a hidden name.
Right,
So
right.
my heart goes out to all the girls that were only on there, and I'm seeing all of them have to by hand transfer all of their content and rebuild on a new platform. So it gives the fans a reason to sign up, because you're not going to sign up if to somebody's page if they don't have anything on it.
Right, right. You're not signing up for
I
the
mean, you might.
future. I mean, yeah, it depends. It depends. You don't want to, if you're a dedicated fan and you really want to support the person, then yes, definitely, sign up, spend the, whatever amount they're charging a month
Mm-hmm.
for it. But still, you want to feel like you're getting some sort of a return on
Yeah.
your investment that you're making in them, and you want to see the content. It's not just saying, okay, here's my $8. There's nothing here yet, but within 3 months, there'll be stuff there. So here's $21 later, and there's still nothing. Then they're like, okay, well, I've spent money for 3 months, got nothing, so I'm gonna cancel it now. There's no reason to be here anymore. So
Yeah, I'm
it's
almost
tough.
wondering all the ones that are getting burned with this type of behavior, and girls deciding that I'm not going to update it all until they kick me off, or guys that have been scammed already, they're going to feel uncomfortable or apprehensive about jumping to a different platform or about supporting girls until they already see a return on investment.
It's crazy. All it took is one little tweet and one message from them saying, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna stop the adult content on there," and then it was just the massive explosion
Anarchy.
of exactly, the Twitter like exploded with people saying that. And then you had the people too that were, a lot of people who were like mean about it, saying like, "Oh well, it serves them, the girls right for."
Okay, a
They
little
have to, they have to
insider.
go get a real job now or something.
Okay, yeah, that one too.
It's like, really?
See, I'm seeing a lot of that. A lot of it seems to be jealousy.
Oh yeah, I'm
A lot
sure.
of people don't seem to know or understand when you do run your own sites. Granted, some girls might not go above and beyond for it, and most of them that I see do. It is a lot of work to record things, to edit things, to make sure your lighting's proper, to have good equipment, good sounding, good, an environment, a nice little studio space, even if it's in your house set up. So it's, you're not having a toilet or a pet in the background or, a pile of dirty laundry. There's a lot of factors that go in that people don't really realize or understand or even think about. Now, I am also seeing a lot of mainstream not mainstream, but mainstream porn sites that are very thankful for this, because a lot of girls quit doing hardcore, working for a lot of companies, because they realize I can sit at home in my own studio on my own time, make my own content, and earn the same amount of money that I am earning for this, studio that still earning residuals on it, paying a base rate, et cetera, et cetera. So I am seeing a lot of more corporations, as far as the adult industry, are happy that it has taken a decline.
I mean, I guess not that that's any better that they're happy that it, was taking a decline, but in that case, I can see where they're coming from, saying, well, yeah, people weren't shooting with us because they could do it themselves. Now, for the people at home, sour grapes complaining or just saying like, oh, hey, sucks for you. You should go get a real job.
Go get a real job.
Right. But it's like, hey, I more power to you. If you can do this, you can make money off it. You can make a living off of doing this. I mean, hey, more power to you. I'm glad I mean, like I said, it's the same thing as podcasting. I mean, it's, if I could make money and make a living off of doing this kind of stuff, would I do it in a heartbeat? Yeah, no question.
I really wish there was a lot more. Yeah, I really wish there was a lot more money in podcasting. That's another thing, like OnlyFans is, they're back in the day, there were only a few people doing it and doing it right. And those are the ones that got the big money advertising. And you started making, like Joe Rogan, for example, started making you buku bucks off of it, of basically just getting to kick back. I mean, the editing is a nightmare, but just being able to kick back and talk to friends and do fun, interesting interviews. And then all of these different apps and technology paved the way for so many people to start doing podcasts that the whole little industry has become super oversaturated.
Yeah. And that was another thing that kind of boomed during the pandemic of people being at home was podcasting. Now that we're over like a year and a half later, how many of those podcasts are still active that were started? I would like to see because I guarantee you a lot of them did probably not make it past the first, 10 episodes that people were kicking off. But you had all of the celebrities and the famous people that were getting into podcasting since they couldn't get out there and do TV shows or movies or appearances. And they said, okay, we'll do a podcast. And then Joe Rogan's a whole different animal with the big Spotify deal and the amount of money.
I must wonder if he regrets that.
It's a trade-off.
He regrets the paycheck. Yeah, I don't think he regrets the paycheck from it, but I know he lost a lot of fans.
Right. That's the trade-off when it comes to that. It's either you want the money or you want the fans. That's I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah,
tough call.
That's
a tough one. I'm like, I can't say. I'm like, ooh, when they bring that dump truck full of money to your front door and say, hey, move your show to our platform exclusively. I mean, it's hard to turn
all of this could be yours.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, man, I don't know.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah. It's like I can't say for sure that okay, we'll give you this money, but you have to, or even if it comes to the point of censoring or kind of neutering your show.
That's like, a hard one.
It's like but we'll give you all this money. It's like, damn it.
My old show, Taboo Fetish Talk, when we were not first starting to do it, but maybe about a year and a half in, the network, the podcast ring that we were on, tried to censor a lot of what we were saying and tried to make us change our whole schedule of how we do things and how we, do interviews and take commercial breaks, etc. And that was the day that we basically told them off live on air. And
it's like, we're done here.
Oh, we were getting phone, like we wouldn't take a commercial break because we were in the middle of like a very interesting, heated debate level interview with a very high up lawyer in the adult industry that was willing and able to answer questions that, and, anybody who wanted to submit questions, he was going to answer and give advice for free. And the company we were running our platform through was, you need to take a break now. You need to advertise XYZ. You need the calling. We just kept ignoring the calls. And at the end of the show, we had to plug their show and a very crude competition. Fuck a fan competition they were trying to do. I don't even think you can do that shit anymore. They wanted us to plug it 8 times within our 2-hour slot. So we basically plugged it 8 times towards the last 2 minutes of the show and told them to go fuck themselves. I was like, all right, well, yeah. Although we got to be on your platform for free.
It's not worth it at that point. It
was. I'm like, well, we'll pay for our own bandwidth and shit like that. It's like, no, never mind.
So how have you been doing with the podcasting and the radio shows lately? You're still out there having fun with it?
We are still doing Demon Seed Radio. It has been incredibly sporadic since we much prefer there's 3 hosts, so we much prefer I'm tongue tied. You can tell I do radio. We much prefer
it's the drinks. Don't worry. It happens.
It is.
Yeah.
We much prefer having an in-studio guest, so there's no talking over each other. We can all see each other, and you make that little break of eye contact to let each other know, hey, I'm talking next, fuck you. So it's been difficult getting live guests in studio with everything going on, but we make up for it at all the conventions, because we're doing recordings instead of live broadcasts of the conventions, just because of the sound factor. People's schedules never end up lining up how we want them to, life. So we've been doing pre-recorded interviews at Exxxotica Chicago. We'll do it in Miami. We'll do it in Jersey and DC. And if there's an AVN,
there too, hopefully.
I FetishCon canceled super early, so that didn't happen this year.
I was going to say, when is AVN scheduled for? That's usually the beginning of the year, right? Is that when?
It is. It was slated to be the 3rd weekend or week of January. So like the 21st to the 24th, something like that. That I'm not exactly sure, but around that time. No one's heard a peep as far as I know. All of us have been like, have you heard any news? Got any gossip? Do
anybody know anything? Yeah, it's one of those things I'm probably waiting. It's like, okay, it's going to be September now. Okay, they'll probably wait.
They did do a virtual one for 2020. So actually, no, 2019. Excuse me. They did one, or 2021.
What year is this? Where are we? I don't know. You're going backwards. We're going back in time when it's okay.
Together. Yeah. So I was like, I was at the 2021. I got real sick after that. So yeah, 2021 was all virtual. Unfortunately, that's not nearly as much fun. So XBiz has been the same way too so far.
Yeah, but hopefully the Exxxotica train keeps rolling and get all the shows in for this year. I mean, I think, for sure, definitely, Florida, I think there's no question really about that one, since regardless of anything that's going on, it's Florida. And since that's only a few weeks away.
Yeah,
this is Florida. For that shutting down.
Florida likes porn and money and anarchy and people doing whatever they want. So yeah, that one will definitely go on.
Right. Then the New Jersey one, it.
I mean, that is a toss up. It's slated. We will have a booth. we're pretty gung-ho about it, but you never know what the world's going to turn out tomorrow. We could wake up tomorrow and be in a war with somebody. Who knows?
Well, that too. Yes, like you said, we're playing just Russian roulette every day with what will happen.
Instead of the Delta variant, we're going to have the Southwest variant. Who knows?
Yeah. But like you said, for them, if they're putting in all these regulations in,
they are being
the checks and balances of everything, people coming in, then you would assume that could hopefully go through, because it's still October.
Yeah.
Not too crazy now. You have DC in December. That's another toss up. Once it gets to the colder weather in Washington, D.C., you never know what could happen over there, too. That's another...
I don't know.
So
shit just keeps getting crazier and crazier every day.
Exactly. I mean, as of today, right now, when we're recording, they're all live. They're all going to happen. Now, if you listen to this in a month or so from now, it might be totally wrong. And
like that there Whitney Morgan said I could be here at this convention. What do you mean it's not happening?
Just showing up in the empty parking lot like, wait, what? There's nobody here.
I'm here.
What's going on? Hey, why is nobody here? Hey, I heard
Fuck
you on
around,
that podcast. Yes, I heard you on that podcast. Now nobody's here. Well, did you think to hit the website and follow up and find out exactly if it was still going on?
No, they're going to tailgate and wait for the next one. Duh.
Right. So what else do you have going on these days? I know you're still doing your own custom content and everything, but what's anything new on the horizon for you?
That's been mainly what I've been doing is since I can't really plan too much traveling. You can't really plan on models being able to shoot because someone could come up with symptoms or be exposed the next day and they cancel the shoot. I've just been working on my own really and shooting my own content, shooting customs, taking care of cats, cooking, baking, hanging out in sunny Florida and getting covered in tattoos because I'm bored.
And drinking some booze in between.
Absolutely. Maybe during. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nobody judges me.
No, I think they know better at this point to not judge you and not say anything. just let her do her.
Fear me.
Yeah, exactly. Just let her do her own thing, and nobody say anything. Just smile and nod.
Exactly. That bitch is crazy.
We're not going to say it though. We're not going to say it. They'll be thinking it.
They'll think it. They'll definitely be thinking it.
Yeah.
The other thing is with all these new credit card regulations, all of us model/producers have to upload everybody's model releases and 2257s and IDs. So that has been consuming me for the last month, is going through 18 years of model releases and IDs and uploading them to all of my sites.
So you have to go through the whole backlog of everything that you've done, right? And everything.
I had an old external hard drive that it took me 3 days to try to pull all that content off because it would just make that grinding noise, and then the
just
little
hoping it doesn't die. Yeah, like okay, don't die because you're screwed at that point.
I need that information from 2004. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the big things. I was listening to a podcast and they were going through all the official rules and regulations of OnlyFans, of how you have to have everybody's consent, their IDs, anybody who's in videos with you, to make sure they're all of age, legitimate.
See, that has always been the case. We have to. There's a basic 2257 model release that verifies the birth and the consent of the model. So they're of at least 18, and they sign the form to say that they were willing, consenting, and of sound mind to shoot the content. And you take a picture of their ID and you document all of this. Before, you had an option in some websites to upload that information. I've never felt comfortable uploading people's personal information like that.
Yeah, you don't know where it's going to.
Yeah, you don't know who could potentially hack the site, where it's going to, who's going to see it. So I have always stored all of this content for, years and years and years and years and years on end. And, they're on all different hard drives because, that one got full up. So, we'll just move on to the next hard drive. So I have a dozen different hard drives with everybody's information that I have to compile all together onto one hard drive and then label everybody, which, by the way, it's great to go back and see some friends from 10, 15 years ago and go, oh my God, you changed. Or another crazy thing is I uploaded information for 3 different models the other night that all had the exact same birthday.
Wow, it's freaky.
I felt like tweeting all of them, but I was like, I don't know if everybody wants that. Or I don't know if they want everybody to know their birthday.
Hey, you, the 3 of you at so and so and so, you all have the same birthday, and then we're all like, well, thanks for telling everybody. Yeah,
calling out our ages and everything. I'm like, all right, maybe I won't do, but I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, oh my God, all 3 of these girls have the same birthday. But yeah, that's been the interesting, time-consuming thing for the last month and some change.
Hey, it's keeping you occupied though, so I guess that's good, right?
It's keeping me updated and occupied. I'll give it that.
There you go. It's the non-glamorous side of the industry that that you have to deal with.
A lot of people that say like, "Oh my God, you just sit at home and look pretty." I'm like, no. Normally, we're wearing sweatpants. We haven't showered in 3 days, and we've been sitting for 24 hours. So no, it's not a glamorous lifestyle.
Well, right. You're doing that for the 10-minute clip. Sure, you're all dolled up and great for that. Then once that's done, it's all over. Now it's okay, editing, uploading things, working on the back end side. So it's a process, and people don't understand that. And like you said, they think it's just, oh yeah, you just upload a video when you please, and you hit record, you do your thing, you stop, you upload it right away. But there's a lot of work that goes into it.
I do for all of my fan sites, I do a fan question Friday. So I let them submit questions or ask me advice, tips, etc. on literally anything, no holds bar. That was the recent one the other day. I was like, well, it can't take that long to edit a clip. How long does it take to edit a clip? I'm like, you don't understand. Like some of them, maybe 10, 15 minutes, something short, sweet, simple. Didn't have to do a lot of work to it. And then there's those ones that go on for a few days because you want to rip your hair out and scream at the top of your walk away for a little bit.
Yeah, you can really get into it if you really want to say, and it's the same thing with podcasting too, and editing podcasts. If you really want to take your time and edit it, I mean, usually when I do a lot of my shows, I try to keep it as simple as possible, just because I don't want to, like I said, nobody really wants to sit there and edit through and listen through everything about things. But I did a podcast a few months back, and it was a Beach Boys podcast that I did with a good friend Jesse, who was on the show, and I had to go through, and I was clipping in songs to play in the background of when we were discussing the music. So that takes time to go through and listen to everything, pick the right spot, upload the music, put it in there, make sure it's at the right volume, the right level. So I get it, because I don't want to have to go through and edit that stuff, but when you have to, it takes a lot of time to to go through the whole process.
And see, that's the other thing that drives me nuts about when I see a lot of other people's editing, whether it be podcasts, movies, clips, whatever. So many people don't edit the volume. So a lot of times the music or some background noise or some, audio drop,
the levels are all out of whack.
Oh, I lose my shit when I'm watching like TV shows or like big screen movies and stuff, and I'm like, how did you not fucking mess with the levels? Like, yeah.
I've gotten more picky with that recently. I like I said, I used to never really do much of editing or anything, but now I'll go through, I'll listen back, I'll go through the levels, I'll upload it, I'll listen to it, make sure everything kind of sounds that the pitch is all the same. And then if it's off just a little bit, I say, all right, nope, let's go back. Let's just adjust the slider a little bit down or up, depending on where it has to be. Upload it again, listen. If it's all at the same level, then boom, okay, good, upload, and you're on your way. So it's a time-consuming process if it comes to editing clips. Even for that, that's probably a lot more too when it comes to video and things like that. So I get it. It's a process.
It is. Drives me crazy
Yeah.
when people put forth a little bit of effort, a little bit. But that's just...
Hey, you do what you got to do. Hey, you can only worry about you and what you need to get done. So don't worry about the other people.
Quite frankly, if they suck at it, it benefits me in the long run.
Exactly.
I care so much.
Exactly. Don't be out there giving them tips. Just say, okay, if you can't do this right, then come see me. I do it correctly. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. Pay me the $8 a month instead.
Yeah. Pay Whitney.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my little theme. Just pay Whitney.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Yeah. Just send it over her way. You'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
So what's on tap for you next? Anything you're working on, or anything we have to look forward to coming up?
I am currently this evening editing 3 separate customs. One was a financial domination where I threatened to take everything from the viewer and clear out his entire bank account. I already edited that earlier and I saw he downloaded it, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear from him. I have 35 bondage photos I need to edit, a bondage custom clip, and a super heroine clip that is going to be a nightmare to edit, but it'll be really cool when it's done. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of that, like, I got to pretend to do this superhero landing.
Yeah.
They're really cool to jump off of. So I'm like, just record me the whole time. And I'm going to do a bunch of test jumps up in the air and see how high I can go. And like, whatever one I'll pick, that I look like I have a cool landing. But yeah, there's a lot of that to go through.
It pays the bills, right?
It pays the bills and it's fun, even if it is frustrating and time consuming at times. It's worth it in the end.
Right. I was going to say, it's a fun process to go through, putting it together. Time consuming, yes, but as long as you're having fun with it.
Absolutely. I mean, I always think back at my old job that they still have not been rehired with all the COVID shit going on. I used to work at an airport. So a lot of my old coworkers still haven't been rehired back. So I'm like, you know what? I mean, that's a pretty good life.
Right. It's all right. I'll edit this superhero clip and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. But hey, it was great chatting with you. As always, as Whitney, it's always great. I know.
Did you finish your Mad Dogs? Did you finish it?
It's just about. I have.
Are you nursing it?
No. I mean, it's all in here. I have a little bit left in the cup here. It's almost done. So by the time we're officially done, it'll be gone.
All right, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. So
I know. No. You got to keep me in line over here. I get it. It's fine. It's fine.
And I'm really curious about all the other flavors, so I hope to hear some more reviews on those.
Yeah,
I probably won't try them, but I'll listen to your reviews.
Right. I won't try them, but I'll listen to you try them, and then live vicariously through you, and imagine drinking the.
I mean, that's what I do a lot with a lot of people. I just live vicariously through them.
Right,
so.
Right. So, I mean, I know you have 50 different links to where people can find you, but if you want to do the Cliff Notes version of where people can find you.
Well, as long as I'm still allowed on there, I'm on Instagram at Miss Whitney Morgan. Dude, I'm shadow banned like a motherfucker on there, and they just switched where I can't share shit. I have to go through a whole extra process to share anything on there, so it's a fucking nightmare. I just started screenshotting stuff. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just screenshot and tap. Way easier than me having to go through this whole create, reshare, hope that it has like technology where it knows what posts you looked at. I swear to fuck.
Yeah, the algorithm of these social media platforms is amazing, of what people see, what they don't see, what you post, and what doesn't get any traffic. It's like you have all these thousands of followers 10 people see your post. Well, something's not right here. How can I have 12,000 people following me, yet I get 5 likes on a post? It doesn't make sense.
Fucking crazy. So I'm like, that's how I know I'm shadow banned, and apparently Instagram doesn't want me to be seen by anybody, but okie dokie. But I'm Miss Whitney Morgan on there. I am Ms. MS Whitney Morgan on Twitter. It was Miss Whitney Morgan, but somebody hacked my profile a long, long time ago and fucked me over. People suck, man. And MissWhitneyMorgan.com is my main website, where there's links and stuff to everything anybody's heart could desire. All kinds of crazy, weird, fun, eccentric, adult, erotic things going on in there too. A little bit of everything. It's the spice of life.
Yeah, you get a little of everything, so it's good. It's good.
That's how I roll. It's too boring if you just pigeonhole yourself in one thing.
All right. Well, there you go. I just finished the cup is done. That was the end there. So you hear that's an empty can.
I believe you. I trust
an empty
you.
cup. All right. I just want to make sure we try to be transparent here.
Yeah.
Full disclosure. So. Even though we're not asking you for a photo ID release or anything like that, but
for fuck's sake, I'm obviously
but still.
They don't ID me anymore, so obviously I'm over 21.
Exactly. So hey, but hey, definitely if you're out there in Miami, New Jersey, DC, be sure to hit up the Exxxotica. Go say hello to Miss Whitney Morgan.
It is a very, very fun event, and I can just totally recommend it to everybody, because you get a lot of everything at Exxxotica too. You get fetish, you get toys, you get porn, you get seminars, you get interactive events going on too. Like there's an actual real dungeon. They'll teach you things. Everybody's so open and understanding. There's great stage performances. And everybody's kind of like a family as far as like the industry going there. Like everybody wants to be warm and welcoming towards the fans and everybody coming in too. So can't recommend it enough.
There you have it. Check it out. Show up. Be there. Well, hey, Whitney, thanks again. Great chatting with you as always. And we'll make sure to hopefully next time we won't, I don't know, 2 years goes by pretty quick. It didn't seem like it was that long ago that we talked.
Like all of 2020 kind of flat. I can't believe it'll be, I don't even know what day it is anymore.
I don't know where it is. I don't know where I am. Yeah, it all 2020 and 2019 and 2021 all kind of blended together. Yeah. So when I was like, oh yeah, we should do a podcast. I was like, oh wait, that was almost 2 years ago, the last time we chatted. So yeah, we'll make sure definitely the next time will not be 2 years from now.
Promises. I'm gonna hold you to it.
All right. Hey, just keep poking. Say, hey, when are we doing it? So,
all right.
So check her out. She's Miss Whitney Morgan. You'll be able to find her. I'll post all the links to her many pages over at bumwinebob.com with the podcast links.
Just Google me.
Google her too. That's fine too. And be sure to check out the MD 2020, the sweet blue raspberry, finishing off the MD 2020 Spike Punch trifecta. And I am Bumwine Bob, and until next time, cheers.
Bye.
I need a beer.